Hi everyone, in this lesson we will go over how to write an equation for a word problem. So the first question says, in the factory each assembly worker earns 1/7 as much money as her manager. So the first thing you must do before you even write an equation is to define the variables. And in our example, the variables are assembly worker and the manager. Now, since the question says each assembly worker earns 1/7 as much as the manager, so 1/7 as much means times the manager's salary equals to the worker because the worker earns less, or we can also rewrite this backward where the manager's salary basically equals to the worker times 7. Now, in the second example, in a toothpick pattern, the total number of toothpicks in the term is 4 more than twice the number of vertical toothpicks in the term. So the variables are the total toothpicks, which we will label as n, and the vertical toothpicks. Now back to the original question, it says total toothpicks. N means equal to, since more than is a turnaround word, we have to write the second part of the sentence first, which is the twice the number of vertical toothpicks. It will be 2 times the vertical toothpicks. And then 4 more, meaning I'm going to add 4 to this sentence. Now let's try 2 more examples. A student has a school credit of $50 per month for lunches. The student spends an average of $350 per day. Write an equation for the balance after n days. So the 2 variables that we need to compare in this question are balance and days. Since the question begins with school credit, meaning the $50 is what the student has, and then he would be using up the $50, so you will be subtracting out what he uses. It says the student spends an average, meaning that it happens every day, of $350 per day, so we can take away $350 for as many days as we need it. Since there's more than one day that's possible within the question, you would say $350 times n days equals to the remaining balance. The second question, it costs $21 per person to visit the Wild World amusement park. Write an equation for the cost for n number of people. The 2 variables we are comparing are the cost and the number of people, and this is an easy one because the cost will equal to however many people will be going to the amusement park, so it will be $21 times the number of people going. Okay, that's it for the lesson.